Welcome to Senior Night here at St. John's Country Day School. This is BP alongside my producer Courtney Wallace on a chilly night here on the First Coast. The first of our 3 Senior Night tours as we near the end of the regular season of high school basketball. Hope you had a warm week in comparison to what we had the last couple of days. I wasn't out in the western part of the state, but I had friends that are, and they said that the snow was a wild and glorious thing. I have pictures of my alma mater at Florida State covered in snow. It's the craziest thing I'd ever seen. Well, we're indoors tonight. We don't have to worry about any of that. And this is a rematch of an earlier season game between the Knights and the Spartans. The Spartans met a week ago tonight at First Coast Christian, and they took the victory there. This is a district ball game, so this matters to the Spartans and the Knights. We're getting ready to have some introductions here. We're celebrating the lone senior for St. John's Country Day, Grayson Moody, who just hit the 500 mark in rebounds career here at St. John's Country Day. He was honored pre-game. PA John Scrimolo, also the athletic director, will get everybody here. They're going to read some opening statements here. And in the meantime, we'll get starting lineups for you and everything's set up again. First Coast Christian and St. John's Country Day are district opponents. And St. John's has the 1-game lead over them in the standings right now. St. John's Country Day is listed in second place, right behind Christ Church Academy. So this is an important game for St. John's. Christ Church right now is undefeated in the district, so this is going to set them up for tournament play. And again, I'll get into the St. John's season. They're coming into tonight's game at 10 and 11, but they have played some games as far away as Arizona before coming out to finish the homestand here. Again, their final home game. And those opening statements read by both players, as is tradition here. We're going to have the national anthem, and when we come back, we'll get ready to get started. 8 minutes on the clock, first period just about to get underway here at St. John's Country Day. Stand by, you're watching Hoops on SSB. National anthem in the books here at Brown Gym at St. John's Country Day School. We've got starting lineups coming for you. We're going to let PA John Scrimolo take care of that for us.
Number 3, David Ellis Jr. Number 10, Chase Bradshaw. Number 11, Tavarion Stevens. Number 25, Tino Bailey. And number 35, Terrell Gilbert. And now fans, here's tonight's starting lineup for your St. John's Spartans. Starting at guard, a 6'2" junior, number 2, Logan Reese. Starting at forward, the 6'6" sophomore, number 35, Eric Williams. Starting at forward, a 6'5" sophomore, number 4, Dylan Reach.
Grayson Moody getting the start tonight for St. John's Country Day on his night, senior night. Also want to give a shout out to our good friend and assistant coach over on the sidelines, Scott Cooper. He joined us on a couple of broadcasts a week or so ago. We're looking forward to having him on some future broadcasts. All right, in the meantime, reminder, your starting lineups for First Coast Christian: David Ellis, Chase Bradshaw, Tavarian Stevens, Tito Balin, and Terrell Gilbert. For the Spartans, Cam Cooper, Logan Reese, Grayson Moody, Dylan Reach, and Eric Williams. Note about the outstanding freshman, Cam Cooper. He's been playing varsity basketball here at St. John's Country Day since 6th grade, and his name is on a banner as a part of the 1,000 point club. He doesn't graduate until 2028, y'all, so he's still got more to go. There's only one person on the board over there in the 2,000 point club, and they graduated in 2024. All right, we're ready to get started here. St. John's Country Day and First Coast Christian senior night. And we already have a quick poke right there. That is done by David Ellis. Cam Cooper on the inbounds for the Spartans. He'll go cross court to a wide open Logan Reese, who can't hit it. Putback is good, and Eric Williams scores first for St. John's. St. John's trimmed in all white, First Coast in the black. Shot going up, that's a triple, and that's good. Tavarian Stevens gets the Knights on the board first from the three-point arc. Cam Cooper, boy, what a future he has in the next couple of years at St. John's. First Coast comes out, they'll work around a screen. They're playing a 3-2 zone, extended out to the top of the key, and then they'll fall back. Actually, looks more like they're playing some switch man-to-man here. Down low, and a foul called.
Number 25, Tito Balin.
Tito Balin commits the first foul of the night. That's the first team foul. Eric Williams jumps up, his first free throw attempts of the evening. And just bounces the first one off the front of the rim. Again, the St. John's team coming in tonight, 10-11. Two of those losses, though, are actually against teams from way out of town. We're talking Mesa, Arizona. So they had been some traveling Spartans this season. And that's a poke and steal. Logan Reese tops that one loose. Battling Tavarian Stevens, and they're going to get a stoppage right there. Logan Reese commits the foul there, his first. That's the first for the team. Stevens will inbound across court. Spartans settle in 2-3 zone. Williams battling down low. And that ball is going to pop up to the sidelines into the student section here. 6:42 to go in this first period. Happy you're with us tonight on SSB, the first of our 3 senior night games. Double team by the Spartans. That gets loose. Cam Cooper breaks it up for St. John's. Spin move underneath, pressure. They're going to call that on the floor. They're going to say traveling. Thought he might have gotten contacted, but no, too many feet moving. And Logan Reese turns the ball over. Tipped up, Cooper gets it, he's got numbers. Kicks it out, tries to stay inbounds, feeds it back in. Nope, the Knights are going to steal. Gilbert dribbles behind the back into a traffic jam of Spartans. No contact there. Spartans move it, cross court, quick dish, posts up, good fadeaway, nice shot. And they're going to call a traveling violation on Dylan Reach. First Coast Christian making a quick move across the court. That gets poked out. And they'll keep that down there with the Knights. Trying to get an inbounds pass. They'll get it up to the top of the key. Gilbert will kick it down. That's an open 3 ball. Good box out there by Logan Reese. Chase Bradshaw with a 3-point attempt. There's Cam Cooper shooting 3. He buries it. 3 years of experience already in varsity basketball. That's something else, that he's got another 4 years of varsity to play. That one bounces in for the Knights. Ties things up at 5 apiece. Chase Bradshaw with a bucket there. The senior, Grayson Moody. He loses the handle. This is going to be a one-on-one shot. Nice layup there. Finger rolls it in, and that's David Ellis Jr. And we got a tie up on the floor there.
Calls number 3, David Ellis Jr., his first. Second team foul.
Call the foul on Ellis. That is his first. Coach Ian Gibson over there on the sidelines. He is as cool as the other side of the pillow. I like using that expression for coaches like him who are just pretty chill. I mean, he doesn't really, he implores his players a lot, but he is not extremely vocal. Cooper will get fouled. From our vantage point, couldn't see who the foul was. We are not posted on that side of the court tonight. Cam Cooper will add 1 to the tally. .518 to go in the first. Cam Cooper tries his second. Again, 1,000 points career already for Cam Cooper. Knights grab the ball back. They're trying to go through St. John's pressure right now. That is full court. And that's a good pass. And no shot good there. Elliot Graham on the floor now for the Spartans. He'll come in. Also on the floor, Aiden Blackwood. He'll try 3. No good. Put back. And no good. Ian Mamea tried to put that one in. They got the smaller lineup in now for the Spartans. Luke Holcomb also on the floor. It's like a complete line change. Cam Cooper, the only one on the floor from the starting 5. Bradshaw puts that in. The Knights come in with full court pressure. They stay man-to-man, and then they'll back off. It's just Cooper now and Chase Bradshaw. Cooper drives in. Can't get that left hand to go. FCC on the move. And they'll come back and get numbers, set up the offense. Shot on the outside. No good. Rebound. Graham. He's got Blackwood. Blackwood with a quick spin move. He'll try it over the left side. Putback is good. Holcomb from Blackwood. And the Spartans have tied things up at 9 apiece. Stand corrected on the score now. Good move. Falls in. Cooper now. First Coast Christian backs off. Try that right side. Cooper will bring it up top. 3 ball, that's a long distance dedication if I've ever seen one. Ripped away. Layup no good. Spartans now have their press broken, and that's an easy lay-in. Timeout called. 30-second timeout called by the Spartans. 13-9 our score right now with 3:26 to go on the clock. I'd like to take this time to remind you, if you're watching us tonight on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, would you? What that does for us is that keeps the algorithm interested. What we're doing doesn't keep us lost, and it also helps us grow our channel. So just like all the other YouTube creators out there, we need your support by your subscriptions, your likes, your comments. I'm going to see if we can hop into the YouTube chat right now. And if I see you in there, I will be giving you some comments, reading what you're saying. Bounce it into the hole. Shot on the outside. Bounces out, no good. Play stops right there. Get a foul called on Tavarian Stevens. That's his fourth team foul. Grayson Moody now battling up front. Passes down low. That's broken. Knights driving through. They don't press very hard. Keep running the offense. Rotating around. Come to the left side now. And then we're going to get foul right there on the floor. Now it looks like they might have just had that tipped out, though. There might have been a foul called. Guess not. Ellis Jr. kicking it over to Gilbert. He's matched up with Reach, who then they rotate across court now. Ellis Jr. now on the right side. He'll take a dribble drive. Doesn't see what he likes. Passes up. First Coast looking for some rotation. They finally get a kick out to the lane. There's Ellis Jr. That sounds like that was partially blocked, but a putback comes in. 15-9 right now. That one falls in. Logan Reach with the bucket for St. John's Country Day. Cuts the deficit to 4 now. Tipped and blocked. Luke Holcomb's going to go coast to coast. That gets blocked, but they're going to call a foul. Call the foul on Bradshaw. That's the 5th team foul, so that's going to bring the bonus situation for St. John's Country Day. So Luke Holcomb will come to the line to shoot 2. St. John's will shoot 2 for the remainder of this quarter. Holcomb, the left-hander. Bounces that off the front of the rim, no good. A lot of left-handers in Northeast Florida, I've noticed. You know, most people right-hand dominant, but there's a lot of left-handed shooters in this area. It's very interesting to see. Some of the good ones, too, are lefties. Holcomb, second shot. Good rotation on that when he puts that in. Cuts the deficit to 3. Sub in now. Eric Williams comes back on the floor. Logan Reese out there with Grayson Moody, Cam Cooper, and Dylan Reach for the Spartans. Ellis Jr. now bringing it up. He'll rotate around. Spartans staying disciplined in their 2-3 defense. Dribble drive, Gilbert now. Back to Reese, they're playing catch. Gilbert cuts to the hole, nothing there. Too much coverage. Gilbert cuts around, back to the top, he'll dish off. Trying to look for some penetration into the lane. Knight's not afraid to shoot from perimeter. But they are taking their time here. Rotating back and forth, Gilbert finds down low there, that's Christian Smith making his debut on the floor. Tie up on the floor. Kicks it out. Good heads-up basketball there, and then that's going to draw some contact. Call a foul on Reach. That's only the 2nd team foul for the Spartans, but that puts Terrell Gilbert to the line shooting 2. First one just off the back.
Terrell Gilbert shooting for First Coast Christian.
Tavarian Stevens checks into the game now for the Knights. And for the Spartans, Ian Mamea checks back in. He'll come in down low in the lane there. Gilbert will take his second. Bounces, no good. Rebound, and the Spartans are in control. They're going to move the ball quickly. And they'll stop it right there. 40 seconds flat on the clock.
Number 35.
Call the foul on Gilbert. That's his first. We're in the bonus.
16 foul in the first period. Shooting for the
The
Spartans,
count
number
for the
2.
fouls doesn't normally go over in high school ball. When you're in the bonus, you're in the bonus, but we'll keep track of the team fouls for you for statistical purposes. Goes off the rim there, Logan Reese to the line. Trying to narrow down this deficit here. It's been a pretty good first quarter by both teams. Buries that one. Spartans now down just 2. Got to hurry here. Get back on defense. Spartans can't do that. Floats that in. Good move there. Cam Cooper almost has his pocket picked. He'll dribble behind the back. What a move. Cam Cooper. Wow. Putting on a clinic. Waning seconds of the quarter, and they're going to stop it right there. Turns it over to the Spartans. 20.9 on the clock. They'll bring that in. Cross court, Mamea pulls it up, fades, good move, unselfish pass, tips back in, we're tied. Knights have it stripped, and that's going to stop the clock there. 3.5 seconds. We're in tie ball game here in the first period. Knights got to move quickly. They have a chance to put up a basket before, and they're going to pass it off. They elect to do so. No good. 17 up after the end of 1. Let's take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll reset for the second period. You're watching Hoops on SSB, and we'll be right back.
Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.
Everybody here at the Spirit tonight, St. John's Country Day School, the SSB team, all in our Spartan shirts tonight, courtesy of Coach Ian Gibson. We appreciate his generous gift to us there. We're coming out and doing a little basketball, so we figured we'd show some support on senior night. It's the first of our 3 trips around the area for some senior night basketball. Got some great players playing their final home games in regular season play. Shots up. Can't get that there. Mamea tries to pounce that loose. Oh, no, loose ball comes through to the Knights. And no contact there. Tavarian Stevens looking for a call, didn't get it. Pass goes down low, and whoa! Foul's going to be considered on the floor. It's Itsumi Yamario. He jumps right over him, and that is no small person to jump over. Gilbert's going to get called for probably the best foul we've ever seen. And I think we're going to get a turnover. Knights are going to get the ball. Cross court. Oh, that goes into the crowd. Some fast-moving changes of possession here. Yeah, the sidelines a little close to the seats down low. Moody gives it up. Graham will rotate around to Reese. Pops that loose. And again, another quick poke. Knights trying to stab at the ball here. They haven't fouled in that exchange, which is pretty good. Don't want to do that. They already ended up the first period in the bonus. Graham passes off from the elbow. Shot on the outside. That's a triple. The senior gets on the board with a 3. Here comes Stevens coast to coast. He's going to kick it out to Ellis Jr. with an answer. 3-point shooting contest just erupted here. We're tied at 20. Mamea comes across half court. He's going to drive it all the way to himself. He's going to get fouled.
Foul number 12.
Called the foul on Aiden Farrell. That's his first second team foul. Couple of subs coming in for First Coast. Look at a quick pass out. Bounces off the glass. And the bank is open for the Spartans. Moody with another basket. Ellis, he takes a shot. Almost got another one. He's got a great touch. Just a little strong on that one. Graham passes out. There's Moody. Moody from the free throw line looking for a passing outlet. They'll kick out. Nice pass, open three ball. Just misses. Moody with a rebound. He gets fouled on the play. He's exceeded his career 500 rebounds.
Gilbert, his third team foul.
Gilbert in a little foul trouble right now. He's got 3. That puts Grayson Moody back to the line.
Grayson Moody shooting for St. John's.
2-point lead for the Spartans. Moody trying to extend that there. First one's good. He's on a roll right now. He scored 6 points in the last minute and 40 of play. Can't get his 7th. First Coast Knights grab that one. FCC on the move now. They've got Ellis up point. He's matched up with Holcomb in a tight defensive play. Cross court now. Passing to the elbow there. There's Stevenson. Stevenson in traffic. Shot on the outside. Aiden Farrell. Boom! No fear of shooting the 3 points here. 23 apiece. Shot on the outside, way downtown. No good. Reach will grab that. He's going to just take a little stutter step there and get called for the traveling violation. Cam Cooper comes back in. Grayson Moody had a productive second quarter so far. He'll take a seat right now with 5:34 to go in the half. Knights moving quickly. Good passing. Lost the handle on that one. Strip. Cam Cooper dribbles behind the back. Dribbles behind the back again. That's 2. I've lost behind the back counter. Passes behind the back. Shot on the outside. Short. And we're going to get a foul called. Call the foul on Graham. That's his first team foul.
Foul number 0, Elliot Graham, his first team foul in the second period.
Looking for a passing outlet, and they're going to get another foul called here. They're saying officially a second team foul. This should be the third.
Foul number 11, Luke Holcomb.
Luke Holcomb gets the call, and that is the second team foul. Knights get across half court. They've been facing a little bit of pressure from the Spartans. Ellis Jr. at the top of the key, matched up with Reach. He shoots from outside. No good, no rebound there, no crash in the boards. Graham will come up to half court without pressure, then he'll meet at the half court line. Graham kicks it out. Cooper stumbles, turnover. Knights are going to dribble. Oh, good move, good patience. Way to hold up on that one and not get fouled or blocked. Another lead change here in this game. Elliot Graham spin moving, kicks it out. Ball's loose. Tavarian Stevens with another steal. Ellis lays it in. Gorgeous layup. Timeout called. David Ellis Jr. with a beautiful finger roll. Full timeout called by St. John's. They have 3 remaining. 4:13 to go in this first half. 27-23 our score. St. John's Country Day back and forth with First Coast Christian. Again, this is a district matchup tonight, so it's very important for First Coast Christian to get some standing here. St. John's won their last contest at First Coast Christian. Going to get a look in here to the district standings. St. John's Country Day plays in 1A District 3 right now. Christchurch Academy, per Max Preps right now, is leading in the standings 2-0. St. John's Country Day with that win over First Coast Christian in solid second place right now. The Knights are in third in the area, or in the district right now in 1A3. Temple Christian Academy in fourth spot. They also have Florida School for the Deaf and Blind listed in fifth place rather in that district, but they do not have any district games listed. Of course, that's sometimes also a misnomer for Max Preps. That updated information doesn't come as clear as it should, but we do the best we can with it. But in the scope of things, what we've been able to see on the schedule, the Spartans right now need to win this game tonight to stay even with Christchurch. They have no other district games on the schedule at the moment. We'll get close to that district tournament time very soon. Yeah, I noticed that too, based on the 1A3 standings right now, that Christchurch and St. John's do not face each other on the schedule. There's only a few games left in the season, and Christchurch is not one of them for the Spartans. So this would be a district sweep of the moment. Cam Cooper now with a basket. Gets that into a 2-point game. Shot on the outside, no good. Again, First Coast Christian not afraid to hit the three-pointers. That's turned over. They've done that a couple of times tonight. Cam Cooper will get in the way of that pass. Coming up on 3.5 minutes in the half. Looking for a screen to go around. Shot on the outside. Cooper will be fouled. Call the foul on Farrell. That's his second, third-team foul. Or fourth-team foul, I stand corrected. Cam Cooper back to the line, shooting 2. Gets 1.
Cam Cooper shooting for St. John's.
Actually, no, he is shooting 3. He's fouled from the outside. So 3 points the hard way. Ties the game up at 27 apiece. And he does. And immediately we have a violation stepping over the line there. And that turns the ball over back to St. John's. So an unforced error by the Knights after the 3-point play. Cooper gets it in. Little hook there, scored. Knights extend the lead to 3. Cooper in the backcourt. Harassing Stevens. He breaks through. Ellis now trying to get an offense call. Kicks it out. Ellis driving into a host of white shirts, and that didn't go according to plan. Cooper now on the outside. He's going to throw up another triple. Bam!
Cooper.
And now you know why the kid's got 1,000 points in his career at St. John's, and he's a freshman. Ellis Jr. kicks it out to Farrell. They'll play catch up top. Another three-pointer. Woo! Swish. Beautiful shooting by both teams right now. Ellis Jr. and Cam Cooper exchanging basically howitzer shots at this point. Moody will get into it. Off the bank, no good. He gets a rebound. Whoop, same team. They'll recover. Reese will kick it out. Moody will square up. He'll shoot another 3. Kaboom!
Grayson Moody.
Just making it look easy. 36-30. Coming up on 2 minutes to play in the half. Good passing by the Knights, except that one. Grayson Moody. He'll kick it out. And a nice layup. Logan Reese from Grayson Moody. Moody gets an assist credited. And we're going to have a timeout called.
Timeout.
Timeout, First Coast Christian. That's their first. 38-30 our score with 1:49 left to go in the half. Cam Cooper, Grayson Moody doing all the shooting right now for the the Spartans. The Knights, on the other hand, David Ellis Jr., he's raining threes himself, keeping his team in the game. Some very exciting shooting here on Friday night. Again, happy you're with us tonight on Sunshine State Broadcasting. Take a peek at the chat there. At any point, want to say something, let us know, would you? Happy to speak to you this evening on this fine Friday. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Keep YouTube interested in us. Beat that algorithm so we can keep highlighting high school sports and more coming in 2025. Good steal. Jumps right in the passing lane. Does Mian Mamea. Dribble drive. That one gets lost. Reese can't hang on to that one, and they'll send that back over to the Knights. Back in to try that trap full court. It works. Grayson Moody couldn't make a decision, so he passes it off and gives it to Mamea, who breaks the 40 mark. The lead is now 10. First Coast Christian, some proficient passing. Shot on the outside, another three. Aiden Farrell with the triple. Actually, no, they're going to say that was Chase Bradshaw. I don't know. We got a block. Oh! Tough play by Mamea. He's going to get called for the foul, but boy, he went up for it. That's the third team foul. Mamea's first. Bounces out. And a whole line change here for St. John's. They'll bring in Holcomb, Reach, Cooper back on the floor, as is Aiden Blackwood. Elliot Graham also, he's on the outside here, matched up with Aiden Farrell. That's no good. Cooper will rebound. Brings it up himself, runs through a double team, dishes off. Pass is good. Dylan Reach from Camden Cooper. 42-33 now. Trying to get a deep pass into the lane. That's stripped. Fast break opportunity for St. John's. And the contact there will shove that off to the side. Call a foul. Looks like that's on Smith. And that should put St. John's in the bonus. And it does. So Elliot Graham will shoot. 45.6 seconds on the clock for the Spartans and the Knights in this first half. Graham's first free throw bounces off, no good. Graham will shoot his second. Good knee bend. No good. They'll get a rebound. Cooper will kick that out. Gives it back to Reach, and in the lane was driving Holcomb. He missed it. Knights trying to run on fast break play here. Been fairly good in transition. Takes it himself. No good. Put back in. Cuts the deficit to 7, but this is going to be Cam Cooper. Hello. And I think, are they going to get a foul called here? They're going to get a technical foul. Even worse. So Cooper puts the bucket in, but it comes at a price. 44-35 our score, but First Coast Christian will get a chance to shoot two here on the tee. Little extracurricular activity there by Cam Cooper. He's kind of shrugging his shoulders at this point. All was silent there for a second. It's the quietest gym I have heard for somebody shooting a free throw. Again, they only have seats on the one side of the gym here, so there's no student section waving in anybody's face here. Second one, no good. So the score remains 44-36. Credit St. John's with a team foul there due to the technical. One more foul, and they'll send First Coast Christian to the line. They'll collapse up. Stevens from the elbow. He drives into the lane, puts two more on the board. 44-38 now. They cut it to 6. Moody brings the ball up in the waning seconds of the half. Trying to send St. John's in with a big lead. 3-ball, good. Oh, senior night brings out the best in everybody. At the half, 47-38, Grayson Moody celebrating senior night in style. He's the only one on the floor, and he's letting it all hang out this evening. We'll take a break, enjoy some halftime festivities, and when we come back, second half of action. You're watching Hoops on SSB Senior Night at Brown Gym, and we'll be back.
First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.
All right, getting ready to start the third quarter of play in about a minute or so. Tonight's Hoops on SSB action brought to you in part by First Baptist Church of Orange Park. Not too far away from us here off of Doctor's Lake up there on Kingsley Avenue, so hop, skip, and a jump from our location here. Pastor David Tarkenton, we appreciate all he does in the community. What a wonderful church that is, and they are a proud supporter of Sunshine State Broadcasting. Also want to shout out our friends over there at Duncan Court at the Palace. Tuesday evening, we go back over to the Palace one more time in the regular season. Orange Park back in town. They want a rematch with Oakleaf, and it's senior night for a bunch of very talented young men. Jelani Wright, the last time he'll be playing in an Oakleaf uniform at home in regular season play. They are definitely going to make a postseason run. But he broke the record for made three-pointers. He hit 5 of them last night against St. Augustine. So Jelani Wright is now the man in Oakleaf, and we're going to see him one more time next Tuesday for senior night. Going to be a great evening. And then our last senior night game of the week, next week, Friday night, week from tonight, Buchholz comes into town from Gainesville. They face the Fleming Island Golden Eagles, and we're going to see more Carson Crawford before they head to the postseason. Going to wait for some district alignments. Grayson Moody, meantime, is having himself a night. He's just going to shoot from anywhere this evening. Whoa! Cam Cooper decided he wanted to play a little soccer all of a sudden. And, that's not a typical way to defend a pass in basketball, but it'll work. If I'm reading this correctly, and Courtney will tell me this, there might be a shock in North Florida. He's shaking his head uncontrollably. He doesn't want it to happen. I will update you in just a minute. But we just got a text about a game elsewhere in town that we are interested in watching for its impact on the standings. Not that it's going to matter. They're going to make the playoffs either way. They're going to go. I keep telling everybody this. Don't tell me about what this team is doing. They're making it. St. John's Country Day, in the meantime, is raining threes. Ooh, I almost got that one. Grayson Moody, though, with a great putback. 49-38 our score right now. For anybody that's interested, the Tigers are down 8 to Ribault in the Gateway Conference Championship. That matters a lot in this area for regional pride, but it might also matter to Andrew Jackson. But I'm going to tell you now, if they lose that game tonight, better to lose that one than lose a district tournament game or lose in the regionals. Get it out of your system. In the meantime, we have a very good district contest going on right now between two teams in 1A District 3. Cam Cooper, hello, sir. That's almost a 3. My goodness, that bounced right out. Grayson Moody, another rebound. Kid's been a machine tonight. Kicks it out. Williams will kick it back to Cooper. He'll try again. No good this time. Williams waits patiently. Gets it blocked. Comes back. Put back. No good. Another shot. Cam Cooper. Let's see. Nope, he's not going to do it this time. Drives into the lane. Gets the high percentage shot to fly, but no good. Rebound First Coast Christian. They run away with it. And then they get points. And a timeout called by Ian Gibson. He's trying to get his guys to settle down a little bit here. Timeout comes at 6:03 to go. St. John's takes their third timeout of the game. They've got 2 remaining. This is a full timeout. Courtney, do we have an actual number on the score? Or is it just down 8? And I'm sorry, I didn't see that again. They were in the second quarter? Oh, they're in the fourth quarter. Oh, going into the fourth. Okay, so that was end of third. Okay. So again, Andrew Jackson, we don't know the exact score, but they were down 8 going into the last period of the game. So 8 minutes and counting to go. Again, that score is not updated on Max Prep, so you're not going to see it there. I'm just trying to see if I could get a score. Can't do it. We're relying on some folks that are there. And correct me if I'm wrong, will we have footage of that game? Okay, yes. So, and we should have that game in its entirety without commentary, but we do have somebody on site getting footage for us of the Gateway Conference Final at Andrew Jackson. So look out for that on YouTube as well. In the meantime, we've got a pretty good game going on here right now. 49-40, First Coast Christian down against St. John's Country Day. The Spartans have gone on a bit of a shooting frenzy here. They had a tough possession. That one's not going to go well. Cam Cooper has that pass jumped. We're seeing a lot of cross-court passing here. The Knights driving into the hole, blocked. And Grayson Moody back up. He's going to bring the ball up for the Spartans. St. John's in a bit of a bunch, looking for a passing outlet. He gives it up to Logan Reese. Reese trying to get around a screen. He takes a three from way back. That gets picked up. Dylan Reach will kick it out to Cam Cooper. Cooper floats that one into the lane, and the bank is open. 51-40. Pass out. Spartans settle back in 2-3 zone. They leave a man at the high post there, and then they fall back. Terrell Gilbert, he's got to be careful. He's got 3 fouls. Ellis comes around, fakes, good move. The wily point guard for First Coast Christian. Boy, I tell you what, he's a tiny stick of dynamite. And that pass is going to go harmlessly to the sidelines, and we'll switch sides. 4:52 to go in the third period. And David Ellis Jr. for First Coast Christian, he's only listed as 5'7", but compared to some of the giants on the floor for St. John's, he comes in at about 5'2". I had an interesting conversation on the sidelines in the half with John Scromolo, the AD here, and he said that it'd be an interesting matchup to see Cam Cooper and Carson Crawford see the battle of big men in the area. That'd be a game I'd watch. Outside, no good. Aiden Blackwood catches that pass. Elliot Graham back on the floor for St. John's. He takes a layup in, almost traveled, but corrected himself immediately. Put back is no good. Ellis on the right side. He matches up with Holcomb. Holcomb will extend himself out. Spartans still staying in 2-3. They'll follow along the rotations. Everybody patiently staying in their zones. Mamea puts a hand up on that one. That's no good. Chase Bradshaw can't get the triple to fall. Comes across half court. Driving in. Aiden Blackwood extending the lead now. 53-42. Ellis trying to get a move on there. He's covered by 2 Spartans, and then he'll get the pass away. Shot put up. No good. Stop it right there. They'll turn it over. Substitution coming in for the Knights. Christian Smith will check back in. 3:49 to go in the ball game. Or sorry, the third quarter. Boy, I'm telling you, it's moved so fast we almost feel like it's in the fourth quarter. Trying to get a pass in, avoids the 5-second violation. Holcomb will slow up his dribble just a little bit, wait for some passing options, and he's got a man right there. Shots up, count it. Eric Williams and one. And they let the clock. Call a foul on Christian Smith. And shot's good. Knights get a pass out. It's been a relatively clean third quarter in terms of fouls. There's Ellis again, another floater, and he's going to get called, and there's a foul on St. John's. Mamea gets his second foul, first team foul.
First team foul.
And that's no good. David Ellis Jr. trying to keep things under control here in a 14-point game. That makes it 13. Again, the Spartans need this game tonight to complete a sweep of First Coast Christian. That's by record 2-0 in the district. That's going to be Mamea, and that's going to get partially blocked, and then he's going to draw contact. The foul on Christian Smith. That's his second team foul. Mamea puts one in. Chase Bradshaw will take a seat. Mamea for his second. Puts that one in. Got a foul on, let's see, that's Aiden Blackwood there. They're going to call him for a loose ball foul. Woo. And that's going to be another foul.
Foul number 0, Elliot Graham.
Elliot Graham, they're saying that's his.
Second team foul.
So I have him at his second foul. They're saying third. Might have that backwards. We'll get a check here in a minute. 3 minutes to play here and counting. Had somebody open on the outside. Floats that in. Good pass, but tipped and turned over. Dylan Reach checks back in for Eric Williams. 2:49 to go in this third. Get a pass, and Graham loses the handle, and he'll turn it right back over to the Knights. 58-43 stands our score right now. Spartans have opened up a can in this third quarter. They'll just bounce that off a hand there and stay down here with First Coast Christian. Get a pass out. Lost ball. Loose. We're going to get a foul. No, I think, no, just a turnover there. Thought I saw an official getting ready to call a violation there, but guess not. Coming on with it. Spartans settle down on defense. Or offense, rather. The defense has actually been pretty stellar. 3-ball. Nope. That looked funny. Call a foul on Reach.
Foul number 4, Dylan Reach, his first third team foul.
And yes, that is the third team foul. Officially, they're saying. Ellis plays catch on the right side, takes a stab in, and nope, travel. Just heard somebody in the crowd say you need a passport to travel like that. That's a good one. It's not as funny as the Greyhound bus, though. Grayson Moody on the outside. Reach for 3. Bounce is no good. Moody tries that rebound. He'll get it in. I'd count that in the stat book. Shot's good. Luke Holcomb with a triple. Loose ball again. Poked away. Ellis Jr. hangs on to it. (61-43) stands our score right now. Spartans staying in defense, patient in zone. Ellis Jr. matched up with Graham. Tavarian Stevenson gets a pass down, and we're going to get contact called. Fourth team foul called on St. John's Country Day. Under 90 seconds to play here. Stevenson over to Ellis. They'll go back and forth, scanning the defense. Triple coverage. And they're going to turn that over to the Spartans. Grayson Moody in the backcourt. He'll face Ellis Jr. That's a mismatch for sure. Ellis Jr. wants a push off, didn't get it. Holcomb on the outside. Comes around a screen from Mamea. Reach. just a little wide. Mamea grabs the board, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Mamea gets called for the personal on that one, turns it over to the Knights. 52.2 seconds to go in the game. Like I said, this has been moving so fast, I've lost track of the quarter. St. John's, oh, that's a wide open three, no good. Here comes Grayson Moody, coast to coast. He's got some traffic, and they're going to say an offensive foul on Moody.
Grayson Moody, his first, fourth team foul.
That is his first. And jump ball. That was borderline a traveling violation. Just on the border. But they're going to say over to the Knights. Got to be careful even of those tie-ups. That pass is picked. Here comes Elliott Graham, coast to coast and in the bucket. Extends the lead to 20. Knights lose the handle. That one's going to come falling out. Substitutions coming in now. Tavarian Stevens checks back in. Christian Smith will take a seat right there. 13.5 to go in this third. That pass is loose, hauled in. Time waning down here, shot on the outside. Stevens takes one. Moody gets yet another rebound, and that's how we're going to end the quarter. No, just off to the side. 63-43, going to the fourth quarter. St. John's Country Day with a commanding lead. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have that final quarter of action. Maybe some score updates from around town. You're watching Hoops on SSB, presented by First Baptist Church of Orange Park. We'll be right back.
First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.
Final quarter of action here, 63-43, your score. St. John's Country Day trying to close out district play with a big win over their district rivals. This would be a sweep of First Coast Christian. Next game for the Spartans takes them on the road to Stanton Prep. Their final game of the season away from Brown Gym. Again, senior night here. Grayson Moody, the lone senior for the Spartans. He has had one heck of an evening. He really came unglued in the second quarter. That's going to be a score, real quick like, for David Ellis Jr. Opening possession of the quarter, and now we're going to have a foul call.
Foul number 35, Terrell Gilbert, his fourth.
Terrell Gilbert, that's his fourth foul. He is in the most foul trouble for First Coast Christian. Long pass. That might have been a touchdown in arena ball, but that's not going to work here. Ellis Jr., that's an empty possession for St. John's. They don't need to start letting these guys creep back in. Hops out, good jump cut for a three, short. Logan Reese with the rebound. Camden Cooper, boom. I'd like to get his official number on the scorebook tonight because he has been all over the place. Stevenson, good. St. John's will get it there, and then they'll have it popped out. So we'll stay with the Spartans. Subs coming in. Logan Reese will take a seat right now, and Grayson Moody will check back in. He's going to inbound. Some full court pressure by First Coast Christian. They're not going to match up the numbers. The Spartans come across. Grayson Moody trying to get a screen. Passes out. That's tipped away. And boy, I tell you what, David Ellis Jr., that small frame, he's been poking at passes all game long. Cooper gets on the inbound. Some big body there. Lost the defender. Shot was no good, but the putback is. So Aiden Blackwood gets the bucket. And I'm not sure what the call is. Oh, I said he was on the ground, okay. Hadn't seen that signal used yet this season. Ellis Jr. takes it himself, can't quite get the roll. Boy, he's got a real strong layup. But that time he couldn't get there. Here comes Grayson Moody, 2-on-1. Quick jump cut, boom. Senior night looking good for him. Stevenson posted right up, good passing by First Coast Christian. That looked pretty, had somebody set up. They've had Tavarian Stevenson set up at the foul line. There goes Moody, he passes off. Can't get that one to go. That one will fall out of bounds. Well, howdy. Mad Karma says, what's up, BP? What's going on? It's Friday, man. We're doing our thing here on SSB. Thanks for stopping by tonight. Ellis Jr., good head fake. 3-ball. Boom. I wouldn't put much look past him. He's a senior, man, so he's going to have a bright future ahead of him, too, as is this guy. Foul called there. Dylan Reach tries to put the layup in and call the foul on Chase Bradshaw. It's his third.
Second team foul, period.
So that's the second team foul. So Dylan Reach will shoot for the Knights, Spartans rather. Knights have committed 2 fouls this quarter. Spartans have yet to go into the books in terms of fouls. 5:36 to go here officially in the ball game in a big lead. 18 points is the deficit. Good rebound there. First Coast Christian trying to stay in this game. They're down 18, got some work to do. That's going to help them. Nope, can't get it in, but a putback, no good. Reach on the move. He loses the handle. Ellis Jr. steals another one. Boy, is he quick. Good one. I'm telling you, if I've got a defensive player of the game tonight, it's David Ellis Jr. That has been some tremendous work in a deficit. He's playing hard regardless. And look at him matched up there with Grayson Moody and almost got a steal there. They're going to call him for the reach-in foul. But boy, I tell you what, that was good work.
David Ellis Jr., his
Second, third team foul for the Knights. Yeah, I mean, my hat goes off to David Ellis Jr. tonight on defense. Oh, I see. Mad Karma's revealed himself. That's Caden. It's our scorekeeper when we have him loose. We're going to get him out on next Friday night for sure for a senior night at Fleming Island. So Caden, mark your calendar. Grayson Moody. Oh, man. Mama, there goes that man again. Grayson Moody just pouring it on. His last performance as a Spartan on home court in regular season play. 73-54, the Spartans are handling business. And that's going to draw contact. Call a foul on Holcomb. That's his second first team foul. I was about to say, that should not be the 5th foul yet. So, yeah, St. John's has got just one. Bring it out. Tavarian Stevenson driving it up on Ian Mamea. He floats that one in, too strong. Put back, partially blocked. Spartans manhandle the rebound. Grayson Moody, here he goes again. Matched up with Ellis Jr. Definite size mismatch. Ellis Jr. backs off. They're trying to try to set up a pick. Ooh, quick stab, good crossover dribble by Moody. He's got to pick it up. Holcomb now. Holcomb dribbles around. He makes a good move. Kicks it out. Grayson Moody with a head fake. He'll put up a pull-up jumper just wide. Follows his own shot, though. And a pass. That's good. So Grayson Moody now with assist to Luke Holcomb. He's got a couple of those this evening. Pass out. No good. Get a board. Guess who? Grayson Moody. We have called his name a lot. There's another reason why.
Grayson Moody.
He's undecided on where he wants to go to college, but he has a list of decisions to make. And a couple of them, not sure if he'll play basketball there. He doesn't have any clear basketball plans yet, but in terms of his post-high school education, there's a lot of promise. And a timeout called. Comes at 2:52 to go. And we're going to see, I believe Coach Gibson called that when he did. That's a 30-second timeout. Oop. Coming out of the timeout here with 2:52 to go. St. John's down to one more timeout. And they're probably not going to need it in a commanding lead here. 76-54 is where our score stands officially with 2:52 to go in the game. Logan Reese now back in. He has that stolen. Blocked. Oh, Ian Mamea with a smack. He's going to get called for the foul, though. That's his 4th.
Foul number 5, Ian Mamea, his 3rd.
I'm going to say 3rd. I have a count ahead of that.
Second team foul of the period.
We'll stick with the official book there. So to the line, Aiden Farrell. And that's no good. Sub coming back in. Grayson Moody will check back in. Logan Reese gives him a brief break. Coming up after the game, we'll have some post-game comments. And we will attempt to get our players of the game to talk to us for a minute. Oh, there we go. 3-ball. Beautiful shot from Elliott Graham. (79-55) our score. Grayson Moody with a steal. He's going to take that one on his own. No, can't get the bucket. Fights for his own miss. First Coast Christian on the move. They're going to turn that over. Subs coming in. Said Cooper's going to come back in, as does Blackwood. Reese. Graham will take a seat, as does Holcomb and Williams. 2:16 to go in the game. 79-55 our score. Grayson Moody. One-on-one with Ellis. That's been a weird matchup. They're going to turn that back down to St. John's. that pass out. They avoid the 5-second violation, but that will stay right there. Let me tell you, David Ellis Jr., what a defensive player he is. For his size, he has made some quality plays tonight. Despite being in a losing effort, don't tell me. They did, didn't they? I'll have a report on that in just a second. Shot, Grayson Moody. Boom! 82-55, Grayson Moody enjoying himself tonight. Pass out, shot, no good. Coming up on a minute and a half to go. Stop it, wow. Let me tell you what, my hat goes off to David Ellis Jr. Give that kid a shout out. He has really played hard tonight. A lot of good defensive plays. A lot of good film you can get on this kid, too. What an asset he will be to a team if he decides to continue basketball further. Meanwhile, Grayson Moody is, just going to dance a little too much. Breaking news. This doesn't look good if you are Andrew Jackson. 53-47, Ribault was last leading with 21 seconds to go. I imagine that game has gone final. Ribault will win the Gateway Conference. Moody.
Grayson Moody.
He gets two more on the board, 84-55. Can't get that in. Ellis Jr. Final seconds, and he gets fouled. And I think we're about to get a final score update from Andrew Jackson.
Foul number 2, Logan Reese.
Logan Reese gets called for the foul. And Grayson Moody's going to get a standing O. Senior night, and a good one. Congratulations to Grayson Moody on a fantastic night and a fantastic career here at St. John's Country Day. From all of us at SSB, go get him. Shot no good. Cooper with the rebound. Approaching the 30-second mark. And a blocking foul call. 32.4 to play. David Ellis' third foul, fourth team foul. All right, what's the final? Not yet, okay. We haven't gotten one yet. That forlorn expression. Could it be that head coach Byron Shemwell will actually show emotion? That's what I'm interested to see tonight, if that's the case. St. John's running out the clock here. Ten seconds to go, and Coach Ian Gibson says just hold it up. And they'll call the 5-second violation. He says don't worry about it at that point. 7 seconds to go, 6.9. We'll get one more inbounds play here, and that'll do it from Brown Gym. We'll try to get some post-game comments here. St. John's comes out with a big one. 84-59 was your final score here at Brown Gym on senior night. Grayson Moody balled out tonight. Cam Cooper also did the same. I'm going to call them our SSB players, plural, of the game. Cam Cooper and Grayson Moody with excellent offensive performances. And Grayson Moody went crazy tonight, did what he needed to do. We're going to see if we can get one or both of them, plus Coach Ian Gibson, in just a moment. Stay with us. All right, senior night victory, 84-59. St. John's does it. Grayson Moody, player of the game on senior night. You balled out in your last home game, man. How's that feel?
It feels great. Thank you.
So you guys had a pretty wild season. You went to Arizona, played some tournament ball, come back. You beat these guys twice. You're taking a command position in the district right now. It's you guys in Christchurch. What are you looking forward? You got one more game at Stanton, and after that, possible district tournament play. What are you looking for?
Well, we're so excited for the playoffs. All our teammates, it's what we've been building up to all season, so I'm just excited for that.
You got a long list of places that you could go to college right now. And no pressure on any of the decisions right now, but if you had a dream place, like out of all the places that you had listed earlier in that distinguished number of colleges, where do you really feel that you'd like to go to, just as a college student, not even taking in basketball?
Yes, sir. My dream is still probably Duke. I just got accepted, though, to UF, and I'd be excited, honestly, wherever I went.
Okay, we'll skip the UF part. Anyway, but anyway, no, great performance tonight. You balled out on senior night. You got some fans over here. You're all getting footage from all over the place. Make some noise for Grayson Moody, everybody. Let's get Coach Gibson over here, too. We'll talk about the overall performance. Coach, you're 2-0 against these guys tonight. A pretty scrappy defensive team. David Ellis Jr. really gave you guys some defensive fits, but you had a couple of shooters on the floor tonight and a very good team performance.
Oh, no doubt. We made some shots. We shared the sugar. It's just everybody had a chance to, make an impact on the game, so there's nothing more a coach can ask for.
Yeah, so getting into one more game against Stanton, and then you close out the regular season. Had a great senior night tonight. Got district tournaments coming up soon. 1A District 3. Looks like you guys in Christchurch are in the lead right now. So what are you looking forward to as the postseason approaches?
Next week, take care of Stan. We go there, play a rugged, tough environment, and then we probably going to play First Coast Christian again. So we want to try to send a message tonight as we get ready to play against them next week.
Yeah, you had some really good defensive performance tonight. A lot of good, much cleaner than the last time we were here. So you guys have obviously grown as a team. Talk a little bit about how that tournament in Mesa helped you guys get to where you are now.
Absolutely. It was a great tournament to be able to play against teams from out of the state. We played against the state runner-up out in Mesa, Arizona. So just played against tougher competition to get us ready to be battle-tested for the postseason run.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to get Cam real quick. I want you to talk about playing with this senior leader over here. You've been here a couple of years now. You got your brother on the court right now. Talk about how great it is to have a guy like him on the court.
I've been with Grayson for 4 years. Best teammate you could ever have. He's just running around doing all the little things. Yeah. Love Grayson right here, bro.
Yeah, you guys had a lot of really good chemistry out there tonight. For a really young team, you guys have actually gelled throughout the season. You had that real good tournament run in Arizona. Took a couple of lumps, but came back a little stronger. What are you looking forward to as we get to the postseason right now?
I'm really just looking forward to winning districts and playing with my boys. I love my whole team, so it's just fun playing with them every night. So.
You guys are both our co-players of the game tonight. Y'all balled out tonight. Great to see y'all. We're looking forward to the playoffs, all right? Yeah, have a good night, guys. So, another great game from St. John's Country Day. They take care of First Coast Christian tonight. Likely to face them again in district tournament play 1A3. And I think we heard that Andrew Jackson might have gotten beat by Ribault. I think that's the case. Yeah, we will have footage of that game, though, so you can watch it in its entirety on SSB. Listen to that team over there, guys. Yeah, Garrett, come over there. Listen to that team over there. That's brotherhood right there. St. John's Country Day defeating First Coast Christian 84-59. And that was a lot of fun to watch. We hope you enjoyed this presentation of Hoops on SSB, presented by First Coast Baptist Church. Next time we see each other, we'll have game 2 of our senior night trip. We'll go to Oakleaf and say goodbye to some really good seniors over there. Then on Friday night, week from tonight, we're back at the Nest to close things out. Carson Crawford and the Golden Eagles will say goodbye to their seniors as they face the Buchholz Bobcats. For everybody here on our SSB team, this is BP. Have a wonderful night. Don't forget, watch and subscribe live on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook, X, and Instagram. And we'll see you next time from Oakleaf High School at Duncan Court. Knights and the Orange Park Raiders, Tuesday. So long, everyone.
The Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.